There was a young man named Tony. Tony was only 23 years old, but he always looked tired, not because he worked too much, not because he didn't sleep. He was tired because his mind never rested. Every morning before his feet touched the ground, his thoughts were already running. What if today goes wrong? What if people don't respect me? What if I never become successful? Every small problem became a huge disaster inside his head. If someone didn't reply to his message, he thought they hated him. If he made one small mistake, he believed he had ruined everything. If someone else succeeded, he secretly felt he was falling behind. His body was young, but his mind felt old. One afternoon, Tony decided to leave the noisy town and walk toward a quiet hill outside the village. He didn't know why, he just wanted silence. As he climbed higher, the sound of people slowly disappeared. Only the wind remained. When he reached the top, he saw something unexpected. An old man was standing alone in the open field, flying a colorful kite. The sky was completely blue. The kite danced high above the clouds. Sometimes the wind pushed it left, sometimes right. Sometimes it suddenly dropped before rising again. Yet the old man never looked worried. He simply smiled while holding the string. Tony stood there for several minutes, watching him. Finally, he walked closer. "I've never seen someone enjoy flying a kite this much." The old man laughed. "I've never seen someone look this worried while watching one." Tony smiled for the first time that day. "My name is Tony," the old man nodded. "I'm Bob." For a few moments, neither of them spoke. Only the sound of the wind filled the air. Then Tony quietly asked, "Can I ask you something?" Bob looked at him. "Of course." Tony took a deep breath. "My mind never stops. It keeps thinking. It keeps worrying. I've read books. I've watched videos. I've tried staying busy, but nothing changes. I just want peace." Bob didn't answer immediately. Instead, he gently placed the kite string into Tony's hands. "Hold it." Tony looked surprised. "I don't know how." "You don't need to. Just hold it." Tony wrapped the string around his fingers. At first it felt easy, but then a stronger wind arrived. The kite suddenly pulled hard. Tony almost lost his balance. He quickly tightened his grip. A few seconds later, the wind changed direction again. The kite moved somewhere else. Tony pulled harder. Again, the wind changed. Again, Tony pulled. Within only 2 minutes, his hands started hurting. His shoulders became tense. His breathing became faster. Bob quietly watched him. Then he asked, "Why are you fighting the wind?" Tony looked confused. "I'm trying to control the kite." Bob smiled. "Are you?" Tony looked up. The kite was moving wildly. No matter how hard he pulled, it still danced with the wind. Bob slowly took back the string. His hands looked completely relaxed. The kite continued moving exactly the same way. Tony frowned. "I don't understand." Bob looked at the sky. "I've been flying kites for almost 40 years, and the first lesson every beginner learns is this. If you fight the wind, you become tired, but the wind never does." Tony stayed silent. Bob continued, "The wind isn't your enemy. It's simply doing what wind does." Then Bob looked directly into Tony's eyes. "Thoughts are exactly the same." Tony's face changed. Bob pointed toward the kite. "Look carefully. The kite doesn't fly because the wind obeys it. It flies because someone learned how to respond to the wind."